Hello, we are discussing about GATE 2014 ECE paper and the topic is related to analog circuits. In the differential amplifier shown in the figure, the magnitudes of common mode and differential mode gains are ACM and AD respectively. If the resistance RE is increased, then ACM increases, B. Common mode rejection ratio increases, C. AD increases, D. Common mode ratio decreases. The right option for this question is B. Common mode ratio increases. Whenever we are studying differential amplifier operation, differential amplifier consisting of two identical common emitter transistors whose emitters are going to be shorted together and it is connected with a constant current source. This current source, ideally whenever we are going to study about the operation of differential amplifier, we always assume that the current source which is connected at emitter, both emitters which are tied together, is going to be treated as constant current source. Okay, whenever the current flowing through these emitters are constant, then only it can properly amplify the difference between the input signal and it can do the suppression of input signal. So if it is common mode current source, at that time it can give CM is equal to 0 and AD is nothing but maximum differential mode gain is going to be provided with common mode gain as 0. By that time we can say that CMRR is nothing but AD by AC, which is nothing but AD by something. AD by AC is nothing but 0, which is infinite. If it is in the operation of differential amplifier, if we are considering the constant current source, by that time CMRR is going to be infinite. Okay, and we know that one constant current source will have the internal resistance. Here the RE is nothing but internal resistance of current source. RE is nothing but internal resistance of current source. Okay, think it as internal resistance of current source, that is nothing but I naught. So RE ideal is nothing but ideal value of internal resistance of current source is nothing but infinite. So by that time, if RE is ideal, then CMRR is nothing but infinite. Okay, so we can say that ADM is maximum and AC is going to be 0. But practically whenever we are thinking constant current source will have some internal resistance. Okay, whenever RE is not equal to infinite, by that time we can say that CMRR is not equal to infinite. By that time AD reduces and AC increases. Okay, this is RE is equal to, whenever RE is infinite, this is what happening. So as you are increasing RE increasing towards infinite. Okay, so we have to achieve the values of ideal values. Ideal value of RE is nothing but increasing RE. Whenever you are increasing RE, at that time AD is going to be increases and by that time AC is going to be reduces, so that we can say that CMRR is going to be increases towards infinite. Whenever RE becomes infinite, at that time CMRR is going to be becomes infinite. So as the resistance RE is going to be increases, AD increases, okay, AC decreases and CMRR is going to be increases. So here it is, because of both the things, AD increases and AC reduces, CMRR is going to be increases. Okay, so here even though the C option is going to be looks like right, that has only considered the AD effect, but AC is also getting affected, whose CMRR is nothing but we know the ratio of AD by AC. So AD is increasing but AC is also decreasing, so that CMRR will be very high. Okay, AD if you consider, you are considering only one part, that is nothing but only one parameter, but if you want to get the effect of RE, at that time we must consider the AD and AC. By that time the CMRR is going to be increases, not only because AD increases but also because AC is going to be getting reduced. So the right option is B for this one. Thank you.